And now, the ladies of Madison Avenue, where real talk is real, with your host, Shantae.
Go ahead, Roxanne. What were you saying? Your last comment?
I just think that it depends on the relationship that the people have together, the number of years that they're invested in their marriage. I just think that they're the ones to decide whether or not they want to continue with their relationship.
Okay, now we have a caller. We have a caller on the line. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is KG.
Hi, KG. How are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're good.
We're good.
The question tonight, we want to know from a man's view, do you consider a man to be a good man, even if he cheats on his woman, but he's a good provider? Is he still a good man in your eyes?
Are you married, KG?
No. I mean, I came close once, but no, I never jumped a broom.
Okay. So do you think you can answer that question?
Yeah, I can answer that question. I think I can answer it. But I don't think it's a simple yes or no question. I mean, you got a lot of dudes out there that are good dudes, but they could be, good as a father, good as a provider, but they might be, bad in a relationship. But then the question is whether or not he's bad in a relationship because he's bad, or he's bad in a relationship because he's just not getting along with her.
Yeah,
that's true.
If you're not getting along with me, cheating and not getting along with me don't coincide. Every relationship you're gonna have conflict, you're gonna have problems. That doesn't give you the green light, oh, we're fighting, let's cheat. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're in a committed relationship, a marriage, that doesn't give you a pass because we're having a fight. Sorry.
Oh, I never said that it gives him a pass. I only said it gave him a reason.
Yeah.
One of the many reasons that men may use to step on the other side.
Okay.
Now, do you think if you did ever decide to jump the broom, would you, if y'all weren't getting along, and I know that I'm not asking you to be a fortune teller or whatever, but I'm sure you have friends that do cheat. That cheat. Do you condone that? Would you condone that?
No, I don't condone the cheating. I actually condone communication. I'm like, listen, if you got a problem, then spill it. Get it out on the surface and let everybody deal with it. And then if y'all two don't want to be together anymore, then go off and, do your separate thing. Me personally, I wouldn't cheat in my relationship simply because, I don't want to be thinking that my woman is going to be doing the same thing to me.
Exactly.
If I can't trust you, then I don't want to be with you. And then if you can't trust me, then you don't need to be with me.
How old are you, KG? May I ask?
I am in my 30s.
Okay.
Let's just leave it at that.
KG, can I ask you really quickly, what do you think of women that allow you to cheat when you're in a relationship with them?
I don't know. I think that it's either a low self-esteem thing, either they may be afraid of being alone, or they're just,
Now, do you think that's something? Now, you think that's the new age woman? Because I'm sure you know. Are you from the islands? Where are you from, if I can ask?
Well, if you consider Long Island the island.
He's from the island.
Down south or the islands, a lot of people, it's known when you have an inside relationship and outside relationship. Americans don't really go for that too much. We're West Indians. You can't.
I don't think Karen is stereotyping, because like I said, once again, marriage is something that's defined culturally. Sometimes, a lot of times, there are a lot of marriages that are defined by culture. There's a lot of arranged marriages. But I think as Americans, we kind of define marriage differently a little bit. It's relationship between man and woman, love, regardless, and then we just kick it to the
So what about
side.
swingers? What,
I don't think they're swingers.
No, I don't think they're swingers.
No,
I
I'm
think
just saying
people
swingers in
in
general.
other nationalities.
I think
But I don't think it's a swinger thing.
That's different.
Right, I think that one, that's a different
Without
topic.
cheating.
Because, right, because that's condoned on both sides. Right, the question is cheating making you a bad provider? And what I'm saying is in the islands, and like Marilyn said, I mean, yes, you are providing for a lot of families now, but it is more accepting in different countries for a man to have his inside family and, oh, we have another call. No, not this one.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this episode up, but first I just want to take a brief consensus from the ladies to see what they think before we wrap it up. Ali?
Okay, well, like I said before, I think that you can be a good provider and not a good mate. Two totally different things.
I have to agree with Ollie. You can be a good provider and not be a good mate.
Pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
I don't agree. You're wrong. You're wrong. And I don't need you in my life.
I feel the same way. I don't agree, and when it comes to providing, we can go to the courts and you can provide that way.
Legally.
I'd like to find a man that can provide. Provide for me.
I'm not saying that I would stay with that
Oh,
person.
no, I said, well,
I'm
that's
just saying it's too
Y'all can't be backtracking.
It's too late, yeah. But he's not good on
You're
relationships.
saying is he a good man? The question was, is he a good man?
Even though
Is he- Well, I think that it's separate.
Okay, I
It
do
is
that.
separate.
What you said.
That is separate, and it goes for the individual to
I
decide whether
personally
or
would
not.
not stay,
Right,
but
If you're gonna cheat,
I agree, it's separate.
right, that's
It is.
it.
I think it is definitely separate. Because you
I
got a
wouldn't
lot of
accept
phones
it, but
out
it
there
is,
that
I
don't.
don't agree it's
Right.
separate,
They don't
because I
take
already
care
said
of
you
it.
take a vow to
KG's
marry.
talking. Go ahead, Jim. Oh. Continue, I'm sorry, KG.
because
No,
some
I'm
of the
saying
girls-
that, you know, I think it is a separate thing, because you got a lot of dudes out there that are bums. They may not cheat, but they're still bums.
I said it's wrong.
And the women stay for them too.
KG, would you think the answer is to leave? Or is it to work it? What would you think? You know, is it, say you just
Well,
give
that's
up?
an additional question that we didn't ask.
Yeah, that's a different.
All right. Well, for me, if I was in the situation, I think the answer would be to try to work something out and see what's causing that blockage of, you know, communication or good vibes and feelings between, you know, me and my woman. But if we can't work that out, if the situation is too deep and we can't get past whatever it is, then you know, leaving would need to be that next option. Because it could be a hang up with me, it could be a hang up with her. You never know if you got a wire and there's a short in that wire that's breaking that connection. The question is not the two ends, it's where is that connection being broken at.
Or go to Radio Shack and get another wire.
Everybody's saying leave. How many women leave?
I know.
It's easy
No,
to say
some
leave.
don't. Some
It's
don't.
easy, but
The numbers say they don't.
It's
an opinion that you're
I'm just
stating.
saying,
to me, it's easier to stay in.
It's
but
not easy
it's
to
not what
stay
you want to
because
do,
you're
but it's easier.
constantly- You're confronting, you're constantly checking pockets, you're checking this. You're going
That's gonna drive you crazy.
Exactly. You have to leave to get yourself back.
Sidebar for our listening audiences.
Depression, lack of sleep.
Looking into your man's
That depends on
cell phone is a felony offense. Just for our listening audience. Just want to let you know.
No, hacking.
Hacking
into your If you look in there,
Oh yeah, if it's on the table and you're good.
but I'm not sure, so check that out. I'm not sure. I'm not a legal person.
Oh, she likes to leave it
I'm not hanging. I'm just trying to cover my butt.
My last view is if he cheats, he's not a good man and he needs to kick rocks.
Roxy?
I just think it's two separate issues. I agree. Good husband, good provider. Two totally different things.
Moni?
And that's
It's hard, and I know it's hard for a woman to pick up and go, but I think she really should, because when she starts to sacrifice her self-esteem and her pride, that costs way more than what she could lose in the relationship.
Right, well, that's the decision that the woman makes after
Yeah.
she finds out.
But the question is he a bad man?
He
Yes.
is
Is
a
he still a
bad
good man?
husband. He's a good
He's a
provider.
bad-
Right. He's a bad
So we
husband.
agree they're totally separate
Yes.
things.
Two different people.
Police,
I
police
get
don't
it.
agree.
You can have a man that will take care of your kids
Emotional.
and provide for you. You guys don't even have to be together.
Exactly.
But then when you are together, you argue, you fight, you understand what I'm saying?
It's not
that
worth
means
it.
that you and him together are not good.
It's not.
He's not good for you, you're not good for him.
What happens when he don't
But
believe?
he is a fabulous
Get the cops.
well, that's what Angel said. There's courts to determine that.
That's right.
Okay, well, you have all of our opinions, which some are more opinionated than others, but we
what we
do
do.
agree that it's a separate issue as far as being a good provider or being a good husband. So tonight, that was our episode, and once again, we want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Good night.
Thank you,
Bye,
Paul.
Bye, KG.
Bye, KG.
She means it.